Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Greet you all with the greeting of Islam. We'd like to welcome you in this broadcasting from Masjid al-Muslimin. We are here with Islamic study class, inshallah. And we go with Brother Yusuf first.
My book is The Day of Resurrection.
Day of Resurrection. Okay.
And it says, at that time it will become weak and torn up, the sky, like a great palace, solidly built with string pillars. When it is weakened by earthquakes, so you see how after being strong it becomes weak and cracked. It says, and the heavens will be rent asunder for the day the heaven will be frail and torn up. Now it says that the sky is going to be red, yellow, green, and blue, like dyes. And that's what happens when it's torn apart. It will become that color.
Again, it talks about the change, part of the change of the creation of Allah as a result of the hour. Like when you burn something and you start to see different colors. Okay? So the destruction of the sky, okay, will come about different colors due to the destruction of it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay? You don't have any more information?
Oh, it says, then when the heavens is rent asunder and it becomes rosy or red like red oil or red hide.
Mm-hmm.
And it says that translation of the rosy or red like red oil or red hide means it will be of several colors.
Okay, continue.
And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, it also talks about the split. Okay, render asunder. Okay, إذا انشقت السماء فكانت وردة كالدهان. All right. Actually, okay. تمور السماء مورا ذات السماء انفطرت cleft asunder انشقت split and listen, surrender to Allah and obey, and the heaven rent asunder for the day of judgment will be frail and torn up. Okay, so a total change in Allah's creation, and this part is focusing about the change that will happen to the skies. Okay, that is not going to be anymore in the present scenes that we see it. Okay, shaking, splitting, surrender to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all these things. Okay, and after this is going to talk about the rolling up of the sun. So it's basically, it shows you a total creation of Allah's creation, a total change in Allah's creation due to the day of judgment. And this shows you also the power and the seriousness of the day of judgment. Okay? All right. Right, Zaid?
All right, my book is Answers to Frequently Asked Questions on Parenting.
Mm-hmm.
And today's topic is about sending children to their, a public school or junior high school.
Okay.
The question is it safe to send our children to a public school in junior high? The answer is, we cannot say that it is safe for parents to send their children to junior high school without taking certain precautions. Parents must be very involved, and if there is an Islamic junior high in the area, it is better to send them there. If there is no Islamic junior high school in your area and you have to send your child to a public school, it is very important that you research the situation thoroughly. Visit the school and learn about the environment of the school as much as you can, because some schools are safer than others, depending on where you live. After doing your research, if you decide to send your child to a public school, you need to maintain a close relationship with your child so that you remain aware of what is going on at school and can compensate for the negative aspects by instilling good Islamic values in him. You can do this by enrolling him in Islamic camps, weekend religious schools, and positive youth group activities, such as balanced study circles and sports teams in your community.
Okay. Is a fair answer with some of the comments that I would like to do. You understand? If you start to read from the beginning, I can show you, because using the word must or should or will be better, it will make a difference in the answer. So let's read from the beginning.
The answer?
No, the answer yes.
Okay. We cannot say that it's safe for parents to send their children to junior high school without
We cannot?
Yes.
Okay. That means we have no doubt about that is not the choice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? To send your children to public school in general, in any age. Like I said, this is because parents mostly had moved or migrated to America for a better life. So that means they made a mistake by moving to a place who is less religious in its environment and its offices and whatever that is happening. So they could not, they should be blamed or be part of the blame of being here. Okay? All right, next one.
The next one says, during a live dialogue on masnet.org.
No, we didn't finish this question.
Oh, I see what you mean. It says, parents must be involved, and if there is an Islamic junior high in this area, it is better to send them
Okay,
there.
he used is better. This is totally wrong. It's a must, because there is an alternative now. You could not jump to the public school while there is an alternative. So for him to use should, I don't think you understand this is the right term to use. Okay? Because there is alternative. As long as there is alternative for your children to be in Islamic school, you have no choice. Okay? All right? Continue.
If there is no Islamic junior high school in your area and you have to send your child to public school, it is very important that you research the situation thoroughly.
Okay? All right?
Visit the school and learn about the environment of the school as much as you can, because some schools are safer than others, depending on
Yeah, so basically he's talking about safety, okay, which one aspect, but how can be public school safe for the children in their deen? So he's not touching on this. So his main concern here seem to me that concern about the safety, okay, which is something that need to be taken into consideration, but it's still the environment, because our problem is not with the education, our problem is with the environment itself, because it has impact on the children. Okay? Continue.
It says, after doing your research, if you decide to send your child to a public school, you need to maintain a close relationship with your child so that you remain aware of what is going on at the school and can compensate for the negative aspects by instilling good Islamic values in him.
Okay, so here he's admitting that there is a negative aspect there, okay? Mm-hmm. But let's also be realistic, understand? And we have to understand about participation. Okay? It is a recommendation, but in reality is not realistic, because keep in touch and be aware. Basically, all the parents, okay, they leave in the mornings, come at evenings. There is no time for them to check on their children, what they're doing in their schools, and checking is not, you understand, is not. Most of the people, 95% of the people, their children go to public school, they did not come to Jum'ah. It's not because the school is not going to allow them, because that the parents, they don't care, and so I don't see how much they can be involved in children's life, and this is the only opportunity, understand, for them to hear a khutbah, okay, once a week. So anyway, go ahead.
It says, you can do this by enrolling him in Islamic camps, weekend religious schools.
Islamic camp comes what? Once a year, okay? And weekend school, it comes, they understand when.
On
You
the
see?
weekends.
So in the weekend, and basically what? For a couple of hours. And so this is not going to make up, okay, for what he is missing. So these things, understand, the people try to pacify themselves or justify their wrong action, you understand, putting them in weekend and Islamic camp and things like this. This is like a drop of water, or a spoon of water for somebody who didn't find water for the last 2-3 days, as example, and now you're telling him here. Okay, this, it doesn't do too much. It doesn't do too much, really. Okay. Okay.
That's all there is.
All right. We stop for today, inshallah. Continuing, and you can read your verse before you leave, so you make sure that you pronounce it correctly. Thank you. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.